Hey everybody, it's Johnny Nodoff. Welcome to Let's Play STALKER Call of Pripyat. This is part 1. I had to take a two-day hiatus from making videos because I got a really fucking bad stomach bug. But I'm back and plan to be pumping out just as much, if not more, videos than ever. So, I've played this game all the way through the first time, and I got pretty much all the weapons, so this should be a pretty smooth playthrough. I'm just going to play it on STALKER. It'll make it more fun and less dying, so we can see more of the game in fewer parts. I think you'll probably enjoy this if you're into survival horror type of games. I really enjoyed this game. Probably more than I've enjoyed a game in a long time. It's really good. I thought it was better than BioShock 2 by far. And BioShock 2 is a great game. Long loading screen whenever you first start the game up, but after that there's no loading screens unless you move to a different zone, and they're really short, so bear with me for the first couple minutes of this video. Sorry about these loading times. I know this isn't fun to watch. Here we go.
At 0123, on April 26, 1986, the reactor of Power Block 4 of Chernobyl NPP is destroyed following a series of thermal explosions. The resulting radioactive cloud moves across the European part of the USSR, Eastern Europe, and Scandinavia, eventually reaching America. The consequences of the disaster are so serious that the government is forced to begin evacuating the residents of nearby towns and villages. A 30-kilometer exclusion zone is created to stop residents from returning to the contaminated area. Despite the disaster, the Chernobyl NPP continues to operate. The existence of a power station, as well as the fact that the area is no longer inhabited, leads the Council of Ministers of the USSR to set up a network of secret laboratories in the exclusion zone. June 11th, 2006. The exclusion zone lights up with a flash of blinding light as clouds can be seen evaporating in the sky. After a moment of complete silence, a peal of thunder shakes the ground. Most of the government forces guarding the perimeter are killed instantly. 2008. Scientists are still unable to explain what happened. Rare expeditions into the zone usually end in tragedy, with survivors telling stories of mutated animals with incredible abilities roaming the area.
Not just animals.
According to various estimates, by 2010, the zone is home to between 1 and 300 unknown individuals. They call themselves stalkers and make their living by collecting anomalous formations known as artifacts, which they sell for considerable sums of money. 2011. Despite military cordons, the stalker phenomenon is growing in numbers. However, stalkers travel primarily around the zone's edges, with the center remaining terra incognita. The few attempts to penetrate deeper into the zone have all ended in failure. 2012. A stalker called S.T.A.L.K.E.R solves the secret of the brain scorcher, a man-made emitter that had blocked the way to the center of the zone for years. After the brain scorcher is disabled, all stalkers rush for the center of the zone, some in hopes of finding a treasure trove of artifacts, others in search of the wish granter. The government decides to launch a large-scale military operation. Operation Fairway, as it came to be known, involves using maps of anomaly fields to maneuver helicopters to the CNPP. Despite meticulous preparation, the operation is a failure, and none of the helicopters return from the mission. Major Dektyrev, a USS special agent, is sent into the zone to investigate the disappearance of the helicopters. Disguised as a stalker, equipped with a regular assault rifle, 2 weeks' worth of supplies, and a radio to communicate with HQ, the Major begins his journey towards the center of the zone.
That's us. And here we go. It just drops you into the zone. And this is you just figure it out for yourself. You head for the first mission. Check the mini-map. And it shows where different areas are where we're supposed to check out helicopter crashes. And since I know the game a little bit better now, we are going to head for a town. Well, if the game doesn't freeze on me, of course. Not really a town, just a little community of stalkers where they found a little safe haven. And as you can see, the environment's, even when it's not storming or nighttime, just wide open expanses with long moments of quiet broken up by just moments of just scary shit. And immediately, I mean, so most of the monsters are available. You won't see many of the later monsters until we get a little further, but there's some bloodsuckers that roam around, and pseudo dogs, and some of the other things, boars, hamsters. These are just names for them. The only one that really looks like what it is a boar. And the dogs, there's real dogs led by these horrific evil dogs. So it shows up at the top left, you've got your map. The blue bar is how much noise you're making. The number in between the bars is how many things you're spotted by, or how many things are in your around you. Like here's a group of 3 stalkers just roaming the zone. Try to talk to them.
I'm listening.
Okay, so he showed me where a safe spot is. And you talk to guys to get missions, find out different things, find out about jobs, artifacts, what's new in the zone, what is he up to. He's going to a swamp. You can go with him, or you can have him lead you somewhere else, trade with him. Different people buy different things. For now, we're just going to head towards this little encampment. And as you can see, the numbers are boosting up on who's in my immediate area, which means we're close to this town. Or this is the town, an empty hull of a boat. This game does an amazing job with the atmospheres. The thunderstorms are incredible. Nighttime, it's just pitch black. Things will jump out at you, attack you. You'll see things running off in the distance, attacking. It's awesome. The atmosphere is amazing.
Listen up. Sultan wants to see you.
And the story gets progressively better as well.
The man himself.
So this is Sultan. He claims that everything is under his control or will be soon. You either work for him and have the good life, or if you don't, you'll live the shitty life. That's how we roll, bro. It's weird how they say things like bro or forget about it, considering they're supposed to be Russian, so it's kind of strange. Okay, so he offers me a job. And I'm just reading. So anytime I'm quiet while this is up, I'm just reading the mission. He wants to shake down some of Beard's stalkers. Beard is like the main tradesman at this little outpost. So we're gonna go meet these guys and basically jack them. And then we'll just click through the questions since I've already read them and see if we can get any more missions offered to us.
Доктор слушает сталкера, пришедшего на прием, и приговаривает: «Хорошо».
Alright, and let's go ahead and do this mission.
Доктор, а что хорошо-то, спрашивает.
We wait till midnight,
Хорошо, что не
and then we move out. And on that note, I'm going to end part 1 and move on to part 2.